Good morning, I'm Vic Senese, and this is your UroNews update. Tonight, a new Gallup poll shows that the percentage of Americans who say they drink alcohol has dropped to a record low, reflecting growing concerns about the health risk of drinking, even in moderation. According to Gallup, about 54% of Americans reported drinking this year, down slightly from the previous record low of 55% in 1958. Experts suggest that this decline may be driven by increasing public awareness of the negative health effects of alcohol, including cancer, depression, and anxiety. Psychology professor Sarah Damrati of Toronto Metropolitan University says that while past research suggests moderate drinking, like a glass of wine a day, might be beneficial, scientists now recognize that correlations in earlier studies did not prove causation. In short, any amount of alcohol can carry health risk. Young adults in particular are leading the decline in alcohol use. Among Americans aged 18 to 34, only 50% reported drinking alcohol, compared to 56% of those 35 and older. About two-thirds of the young adults also believe that drinking, even in moderation, is harmful. Sarah McMullen, psychology professor at Webster University, notes that social norms are changing. Practices like Dry January, Sober October, and the rise of mocktails and alcohol-free beer make it more acceptable for younger people to abstain from drinking. Sober October? Who thought? Other factors may also play a role, including the cost of alcohol and less in-person socializing among generations. I think that drives it more than anything else, but that's just my opinion. The Gallup poll also found a gender gap. Women's alcohol use dropped 11 percentage points since 2023, while men dropped 5 points. Preferences differ too. 44% of women favor wine, while 52% of men favor beer. Experts suggest these differences may reflect social norms, cultural factors, and varying coping strategies. And beer goes better with football. I added that, by the way. Interestingly, the decrease in alcohol use does not appear to be replaced by other substances like marijuana. While marijuana use has been relatively steady over the past 4 years, some research shows increase among adults over 26 and declines among younger users. Gail D'Onofrio of Yale University points out that alcohol's risks are easier to communicate to the public than those of cannabis, since we know standard drink sizes and safe consumption limits. As Americans become increasingly aware of alcohol's potential harm, experts predict that drinking rates may continue to decline. However, researchers caution that more data will be needed over time to determine whether this is a lasting trend or just a temporary shift. That's the latest on American drinking habits. Stay tuned for more updates right here on UroNurse News. Radical prostatectomy or radiation. A new study shows one option may save more lives in aggressive incidental prostate cancer. Watch the full breakdown tomorrow on UroNurse News. And this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. on UroPatient.com, we take a closer look at how quick change works, why it stands out from traditional products, and the benefits it brings to both patients and healthcare providers. For UroNurse News, I'm Vic Senese. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest in urology news insights.
UroNurse News, it's great, bringing you quick updates. 5 days a week, the news you seek.